Hi, this is Richard Ockroff from Devore Agency. This is week 9 of our product launch course specifically designed for entrepreneurs. Now, in the previous weeks, we built up a very solid content strategy around our website and our social media. We've interacted with the industry, we've interacted with product adopters, and we've interacted with customers who are actually still prospects. But as our product launch is right around the corner, we need to create a very powerful sales letter that is going to convert those prospects into customers that pay. There are two different types of sales letters. There's a pre-order sales letter and there's a regular order sales letter. Now, when it comes to a pre-order sales letter, unless you already have a huge amount of demand and you know you're going to sell out on the first day, it's important to provide them with an additional benefit. One amazing benefit to provide them with is to actually let them have the product a couple of days or a week beforehand. This creates enticement because it creates exclusivity, and people love to be exclusive. They love to have things first. That's simply in our human nature. But it also provides a bunch more benefits for you because you are able to push this product out of your warehouse. You are able to build a customer list before you even release the product, and it's free. But this can be a double-edged sword as well, because if your product is not up to par with the industry, or let's say it's defective from the factory, that might cause a lot more harm than good. Luckily, last week, we sent out that product to have it tested in the field by product adopters, and we got their reviews back. So we should have a really good idea of how well our products are going to perform. Now, let's talk about the main sales letter. There are two different types. There's business to business and there's business to consumer. A business to business sales letter is a lot more emphasized on features, whereas a business to consumer is a lot more emphasized on benefits. But they both have very powerful selling tones that lie underneath the sales letter. And first is the unique selling proposition, or the USP. We want to have this in the sales letter because this is what differentiates our product from everyone else. This is what makes us different. This is why people will want to use us instead of someone else. If you don't have the USP, the product is not going to sell very well. Another important thing to have is the promise. And this is something that we need to keep putting back to the product. We want to have them connect throughout the sales letter. Because as the customer reads the sales letter, if you can relay the promise back to the product, then that is going to build a sort of stronghold in their mind that your product is actually going to deliver what you say it does. However, if you only mention the promise once and then you don't mention it again, it really isn't going to have that great of an effect on the sales process. And one of the most important things is customer reviews and testimonials. Last week, we got our first customer reviews and testimonials, and this is something that we need to incorporate into the sales letter. This is so important because it creates likability, it creates trust, and it creates social proof. But there really isn't anything more powerful than that. It shows people that your product is real, it works in the field, and it does what you say it does. That is going to create so many sales, and that's going to increase your conversion rate if you just have those testimonials. And copywriters can include testimonials in different ways. Some include it right after the promise in the headline. Some weave it in throughout the copy, and others include it right after the sales letter, but before the call to action to re-emphasize that the product does what you say it does. Now, one of the most important things that many marketers and copywriters forget to include is the back end of the copy. And there's two ends. There's the front end, which is the sales letter, and there's the back end, which is the sales form. A lot of people think that the moment someone clicks on the call to action, they click on the buy now link, they made the sale. But that is simply not true. Just because they clicked on the buy now button does not mean they made the sale, because they did not give you their address, they didn't give you their name, and they haven't given you their credit card yet. There is no sale yet. So it's important to have both of those things working together in unison. A great sales form comes from simple, clean design that is easy to understand. If yours is completely complex and you just don't know where to start first, the drop-off rate of buying your product is going to be huge. And we don't want that because that's horrible for our business. So it's important to have clean, simple design on both ends. and it's important to have just as much emphasis on the sales form as you have on the sales letter. Remember, they work in unison, and that is what creates great copywriting. It's not just one or the other. Now, since we're so close to the product launch and you have a bunch of different things to do, if copywriting is not your main standpoint, if that's not what you're great at, don't waste your time trying to rip your hair out at night reading books on copywriting, trying to create it yourself. It simply won't be great because great copywriting takes so much practice and skill, and you just have to keep learning and progressing over time. To be a jack of all trades is to be a master of none, and you already know what you're good at. So let us do what we're great at. Devore is specifically focused around copywriting, and this is what we do best. We work with people to create simple, clean design and highly functional, effective copywriting that is going to convert these prospects into customers. If this video helped you out and you believe that you're ready to elevate your business to the next level, click the link below and go through the sign-up form to talk to me, and we can find out what to do with your business to get it great. Thanks, and have a great day.